Shalom Aleichem. Welcome to the weekly Parshas Shir of Breslov Research. Shir is on Parshas Shemos. Shemos is this week, and it's the beginning of the exile. It's a tremendous difficulty. Exile. Exile, Rashi explains in Eicha, that somebody who's uprooted from his roots and has to go to a different land, that person is in exile. The problem with exile is that we lose connection with understanding what our real life is supposed to be. We were comfortable in the land of Israel. It's our land. It belongs to us. Hashem gave it to us. It's His world. He gave us Eretz Yisrael. But we became too complacent, too comfortable. So we lost it. We lost it. And the same thing happened with the children of Yaakov. Yaakov had to go down to exile into Egypt. 12 tribes went down there. 11 tribes. Yosef was already in Egypt. And they settled in. And they grew. They grew tremendously. And they became an eyesore to Egypt. The Jews, wherever they are, we spoke about it a couple of weeks ago. The world is obsessed with the Jewish nation. We amount to 0.00 something of the population of the world. But they're all obsessed with us. You shouldn't even think of us. Mark Twain said that. With the Jews, you shouldn't even hear of them. It's so minute in the amount of population, and yet the whole world is obsessed with us. But why is that? Because we contributed. We built the world. We made the world civil. That it's called a civilized world is a big question, because it's not civilized anymore. Frankly, I don't know if it ever was civilized, but that's already a discussion for historians. We have to realize the Jewish contribution to the world. I'll give you an example. The world is now completely afraid of Islam. They run the world. Because if you say something against a Jew or a Christian or a Buddhist or whatever it is, nothing happens. Free speech. If you say something against Islam, right, they kill you. Simple. There was a fellow in Denmark, I think it was. He made a caricature of Muhammad. The Arabs didn't like it. They killed him. Whatever. All right, so what we have to know is that exile is not a comfortable place for us. We belong in the land of Israel, all of us. Because wherever we go, we become very distinct. They recognize us as something special all over, wherever we go. They're obsessed with Jewish money. They're obsessed with Jewish power. Why? Because we have it. Because we really contribute to it. We make the world a better place. All right? Larry Ellison of the high tech, Jewish. A couple of other fellas, high tech, Jewish. Mobileye, Israel. Right? So on and so forth. Right? Whatever a Jew does, he makes an impression. And he goes and betters the world. Paro, he's a leader, a world leader. He was the Egyptian dynasty, was the most powerful in the world. Right? And here the Jews were making all the waves. Didn't sit well with him. He said, let's destroy the Jews, make them slaves. And that's what happened in this week's Parsha. The Jews were enslaved to a cruel Paro who did whatever he could to destroy the Jews. He did whatever he could, throw the Jewish babies, the Jewish male babies, into the sea. The Bible, Yechezkel, speaks of Armageddon. In Hebrew, it's called Gog Magog, battles of Gog and Magog, chapters 38, 39 in Yechezkel. That's when all the nations of the world will rise up against the Jews. We see that happening today. We see this is going on. The Medrash in Esther says an amazing thing. It says, Esav was a fool. Why? He wanted, Yaakov got the blessings, and he got the birthright. He wanted to kill Yaakov. I'll wait until my father Yaakov passes away, and then I will kill my father Yitzchak passes away, then I will kill Yaakov. Then there's no more Jewish nation. So the Medrash says Esav was a fool. He saw that Cain killed Hevel. There already was a brother that killed his brother. And what happened? Adam Rishon, the father, had more children. Doesn't he think that Yaakov could have more children during his lifetime? And if Esav kills him after Yitzchak passes away, the children will be there. Paro said he's smarter than Esav. He is going to wipe out all the male children so that there will be no lineage of the Jewish nation. Okay. The Medrash says that Haman said Paro was a fool. He's going to leave all the women alive, all the female babies. All you need is one male. He can impregnate so many females, and the new Jewish nation is born again. So Paro was a fool. Haman is wise. He's going to destroy all the Jews in one day. That's what he said. Along comes Gog and Magog, and they say that Haman was a fool. Haman was the fool. Why? He wanted to wipe out the Jewish nation in its entirety in one day. Didn't Haman know that the Jews have a Father in heaven who's going to protect them, which we have seen throughout history, no matter who rose up against us, Babylon, Persia, Alexander the Great, Rome, Spain, France, England, Germany, right? They all rose up against us. And we're still here. Italy, where are they? Right? When I was a kid in the 50s growing up, the Catholic Church was one of the most powerful entities on the planet. It was up there with the United States, with Russia, with England, world powers. Today, take a look. The church doesn't have much value in the world, doesn't have much power, not anymore. Right? Where are all the enemies? They all went. They went the way of all flesh. We have one last enemy that's powerful now, but his end is coming very, very soon. That's Yishmael. So Gog and Magog said Haman wanted to destroy the Jews. Didn't he know that the Jews have a Father in heaven that will look out for them? I, Gog and Magog, am going to battle with Hashem. And when I defeat Hashem, then I'll take care of the Jews. Then I'll wipe them out. And the commentaries on the Medrash says, what do you mean he's going to battle with Hashem? Means he's going to get the Jews to forget who they really are. They make them forget their connection to Hashem. That is the battle that we are facing today. Many of us look to Hashem, but there are many who don't. The Reform conservative movements have distanced millions of Jews away from Hashem. Now there's woke, there's liberal. They have no idea who they are. They're Jews, just like you and me. But they have no idea who they are. They have no idea of their value. They have no idea of the great worth that every Jew has. So it's up to us. This was the exile. This is what the Jews descended into. And this is where we are today, in the battle of Armageddon, the battle of Gog and Magog. It's up to us to recognize that despite Gog and Magog's battle to destroy Judaism, we even have it with the Israeli Supreme Court. They're out to destroy any remnant of Judaism. So there's a big battle going on now. If we strengthen our faith, if we strengthen our honesty with Hashem, and we are faithful to Hashem, we will eventually destroy Gog and Magog, and it can happen even today. It's up to us to turn to Hashem, right? And this is what the Parshas says, Shmili Olam, Zichri L'dor Dor. Hashem said, this is my name forever, and this is my remembrance for generations. All we have to do is remember who we are and how Hashem has been with us all the years, and with that we will see the coming of Mashiach, building of the Beis HaMikdash, and the ingathering of all the exiles. Amen. Amen. We want to thank you all for watching these videos. We hope it's helped you, the ideas of Rabbi Nachman, Rabbi Nosson, and it'll enhance your Shabbos. You'll have something extra to talk about. We hope you'll be able to share these ideas with other people too. And with that, we're going to see wonders upon wonders, how people's lives improve, and we have real reason to live, go forward with life, and to succeed in having a wonderful life. Amen.